Today will be a traffic light assignment. Let's first look through the hardware we have. So this is the green timer to display how many seconds left. Then this is for yellow timer. And for the traffic lights, we have 4 sets of traffic lights. So it goes like red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green. So there's like 4 sets, sorry. And then there's one more set of traffic light, is the pedestrian crossing. Sorry, shall I remove this? So the pedestrian crossing only has red and green. The yellow is just to state the input. So this is the switch. If I switch it on, then the yellow light will turn on, off otherwise. We'll look at the code. So the main, the start only calls like north, south, east, west, and then it repeats again and again. So north, south, east, west represents these 4 lights, 4 junctions. And then in each junction is pretty much the same. It will set the light as green first, then call the green delay, so the green timer will run, then the yellow, and then at the end it will turn back to red. Then check for this human input. If there's a human wants to cross, means this light is on, then it will call the human pedestrian. So that's the explanation. We'll try to run it once. Okay, so we'll start here, then it's running. So at the end, when it finishes 0, then it will be yellow's turn. Then it goes 3, 2, 1, 0, and move on to the next light. At this point, we just turn on the pedestrian. So let's say somebody wants to cross. You still have to finish the whole cycle of the green and yellow, 1, 0. When it becomes red, now it detects that, okay, someone wants to cross. So the pedestrian turns from red to green, and then it gives a countdown, 3, 2, 1, 0. Then the pedestrian gets back to red again. The next junction turns green. So start walking. Even though my light is on here, you don't really care. It will only check for this port 0, bit 7 at the end of every loop. So now it's still on. Then I turn it so the pedestrian wants to cross again. So we let the pedestrian cross. Then pedestrian can't cross anymore. I turn off the light this time. So I can turn off or turn on the light anytime I want. I can even turn it off while the pedestrian is crossing. It's fine. So now 3, 2, 1. Instead of letting the pedestrian cross, I will go back to north. So and then it repeats north, south, east, west. Just to demo, I can turn off the light later while the pedestrian is crossing. So 3, 2, 1, 0. Now the pedestrian can cross. I turn off the light. It's okay, the light is still green. Even though this input is off, the green light will still go until 0 and then turn back to red. Then the next cycle continues. So that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple code. You just loop here. The start only calls like 4 functions, north, south, east, west, and then each function calls the human or pedestrian crossing by itself, so there won't clash or overlap or whatsoever. And of course, I'm using a common cathode. The segment here, common cathode is here, and that's pretty much it for traffic light. Thank you.